Cece sometimes don't quite get the amount of effort that it takes to get certain things
But
done.
I do appreciate you.
Yeah, so this woman is too much.
Am I really? Am
She
I really
can be
asking
too
too
much.
much? Am I really?
You know what? In fact, we're going to talk about that today. But before we get into this, let's share a blissful moment with you. So, what is your blissful moment?
Blissful moment. Last weekend we had a great summer bash at the church.
Oh yes,
Right? The
yes.
kids
Was
went back.
good.
That was good. I feel like it was
good.
good. It was good. The kids had a good time. You know, we had quite a bit. We had over 50 kids.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and a lot of backpacks. You know, the community
Yes.
showed up with the backpack and supplies, and we had some teachers that donated some backpacks.
Yeah,
You know, it was good.
It was good. I mean, yes, the support we got. Yes, last minute, some vendors came through and give us some supplies, which was good.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, listen, when you do things like this for the community, and I know, listen, our community is going through a tough time. Everyone's having a rough time right now. We all know how things are.
Right.
And any little bit help.
Oh, for sure.
So, you know, because these backpacks, they run by $30-some.
Yeah.
Plus the supplies are not cheap either.
The supplies are not cheap. Things are expensive.
Yeah.
You know, the kids had fun, although I wanted them to have more fun because we had more guest speakers this year.
Well, a couple of things happened that caused them not to have as much fun. It was hot.
And they came in late.
They came in late. Not all of them.
Yeah.
But to get enough in to be able to start, yes.
Right.
We had to start about 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
And obviously, with having the guest speakers shared, we ran about an hour behind. But hey, listen, it was all in the names of having fun and giving the kids some supplies. And
although the food wasn't all that good. The food wasn't that good.
Yes,
Well,
but we forgot.
I was very disappointed in the food truck. Because the food truck, you know, we were
it's
trying to
food
support
truck.
small business owners over
It's
here.
food truck food.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that's our blissful moment. I mean, it's always good to do community work and help out as much as we can.
Yes.
And
the kids had fun. Our daughters had fun. You know.
Absolutely.
Yes. It was good.
So with that said, let's get into
Yeah.
Sissy being too much.
Listen, you guys, I mean, I had to bring this up today, okay? I'm like, because we've been having this talk lately.
And we've been having a lot of
talk. And I feel like because, you know, we've been married for such a long time. Well, to some people, it's only 15 years, 16 years. But to us, it's a
very long time.
And it's a decade over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, am I really asking for too much? Because I don't think I'm asking for a lot, babe. Because we've been really going back and forth on a lot of things lately. And I'm like, babe, this is getting very tiring.
When you're the one asking, you don't realize how much you're asking because you just asking.
I just feel like it's not a whole lot that I'm asking.
Maybe one day I'll switch and be the one asking.
Okay, you be the one asking. Because I am not. It's
well,
not like...
you know, I came from a place where I don't ask, which is probably bad for me. I barely...
But I don't let you ask me, though, because I'm already ahead of you by doing the things that I know that you would have asked me of.
Yes,
that makes so much
too.
Babe, come on.
Like, yes, you do things before I ask.
Yes, a lot of times you don't like, you know, I've been asking for you to get this done. You haven't been doing it. The only thing I feel like I haven't been able to get done for you is your doctor's appointment. That's the only thing.
Oh, yes.
See, you didn't even remember.
I should get you on that.
You didn't even remember.
I've been trying to make it to my doctor for the last 6 months. But first we got to find a new doctor, and she's like, you know what, don't worry about it, I'm gonna find it.
Yes, and I've been on ZocDoc, and I've been on your insurance, and I've been trying to find one.
She's been grilling me on not getting things done. I should use this,
but you didn't even remember until I brought it up.
Okay. So now I got something to get back.
Okay.
At you.
and first of all, you're a grown man. You should be looking for your own doctors, right?
I was going to. She says, you know, don't worry about it. I got it.
You're a grown man. You should be looking for your own doctor.
I should be. And I was going to. And she's like, you know what? I got it. And
you guys.
But she's like, you got to see a new doctor because the person we're seeing, obviously, we've been seeing him for years. She's like, no, you need someone.
I don't think it's there anymore, too. I look him up. He's not there anymore.
No, actually, yeah.
I think it told me his wife passed, and I don't think he's there anymore.
So, but Cece wanted me to get. It's been a couple of years since she wanted me to get a new doctor.
I did, yes.
At the beginning, she's like, "I'm gonna get you a new doctor." And then at one moment it was hot. She's like, "I found someone. Let's get you an appointment scheduled."
Yeah.
and then I don't hear anything, and somehow so, when you're doing the asking, you don't realize how much you're asking, but you see that something like this, I should have been on you.
But you didn't, because you forgot. Just like you do with everything else.
Which is bad on me.
Yes.
But sometimes the request can feel overwhelmed. I'm being honest. And when you're the one asking, you don't realize. But when you do, and they're not big things. Granted, yes, she's asked me to remodel a bathroom before, and after a certain time, I actually did it.
Yeah, after certain years.
No, it didn't take years.
After certain years, baby, come on.
But that was a big project.
It was a big project.
It's a big project,
Yeah.
But when the requests are coming in, sometimes I could be overwhelmed. Like, for instance, our date night. It's been something that I've been trying to get in. I do have a plan every month on a specific place that we have to go. In the last couple of months, something came up and we couldn't make it. Right? So, and that's something I made a promise to Cece this year. I'm going to make it happen. I have to. Because it's been so long. Now, on top of that, you find there's little things here and there.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it has.
And I think sometimes I feel like my too much for you is a lot. But for me, it's so basics and so little. It's not that much. And I think sometimes, when we had that really one-on-one talk, we had like over, 3 hours while we were laying in bed talking. That was very good. Don't you think?
Oh, yes.
That was very good. And then afterwards, I felt like the Holy Spirit led me to get you like a tiny notebook to write things down, which you haven't done so.
I made 2 entries in there.
Okay, well, that's an effort. It's been over a month, so that's good.
I've done a lot over that month, but I made 2 entries.
Yeah, but I feel like, I think that's the problem. My too much of the things that I've asked for so many times,
that may seem little.
And they're not like new things that I'm asking, right? They're like the same thing over and over again. And at some point I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Fine. It's just not going to get done. Or we're not going to go on a date. We're not going to do it or whatever. And then I just move on. But then I'm like, you know what? It's something that I feel like I need.
And then you get back to asking.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not the type who would just sit around and do nothing, that's probably where my problem is coming from. I'm always doing something.
Right.
Which I could be spending the energy in the wrong thing.
For sure.
However, I do get requests like, right now, let's do this. Take, for instance.
No, babe. Sometimes I'm like, babe, when you get a chance.
Listen, when Cece said when you get a chance.
When you get a chance.
It's literally get to this as soon as you can.
When you get a chance.
The words may be when you get a chance, but the expectation is you get to this as soon as you can. Now, there are things that everything that we do takes some energy, right?
Of course.
If you take the set we're sitting right now, it takes some time to get it set up.
Yes.
More than Cece, because Cece is coming from a place where this doesn't seem to be a whole lot. You should be able to do it in 2 minutes.
True.
So Cece don't have the Cece's not really technical
at all.
When it comes to hands-on stuff. Like, she can figure out a lot of computer stuff, like design stuff. She sit there but when it comes to things that requires physical things, Cece's not really technical. So Cece would look at this and says, yeah, this should take you like 2 minutes to do. When it's a 2-hour thing,
well,
right? and this is where this comes from, where she thinks, okay, this little thing that I asked to do, it should be a 2 minutes thing, but sometimes it takes a lot longer. And yes, some of them are technically 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, if you take planning for the date, yes, I have to plan it. I do have to let her know at least 2 days ahead so she can make sure that she's good with it. Because if I do it on the day of, she has a problem with it. Because she's like, I got to get myself ready. I got to think of what I'm doing for the kids, which I understand. There's a lot of planning. So I'm not using that as an excuse. I have things planned, but things have come up in the last couple of months that prevent us from doing so.
Yes, I agree. You do have things planned. Like, you have a calendar, right? That you and I, we have like a paper calendar where we could put things down, like, a date nights on it,
My
like
days off from work, so she can have the list of things that I need to do.
Things that and then you also have a calendar on your computer.
Yes.
And you also, I'm hoping that you have it on your phone.
Yeah, the one that's on my computer just shared on my phone.
Yeah,
and that's business, right? So that has a lot of my the business tasks that I have to do.
Yeah, a lot of time I feel like, because I'm a planner. I'm a planner type of girl. Like, listen, give me a planner, give me my iPad, give me my computer. You're gonna find everything is all planned out.
Talking about planners, this woman's been buying planners like there's no tomorrow.
I do have a lot of planners.
I don't.
I do have a lot of planners. I have a thing for planners and notebook and pen. Well, yeah.
I would think that if you have a planner, you finish this before you get another.
You don't do that. Some planners are too cute. They got to be on your wall, okay? For
So you make 5 entries on it, you put it away, and then you get another one.
Sometimes I don't put anything on it. It's just too cute. I'm like, this is too cute. This needs to be on my sitting somewhere in the
crazy thing
office.
is that she's getting the kids to do the same thing. Now they start piling up planners.
I do.
I should get in the business of selling planners and have her be one of my clients.
So yes, I do plan things. I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
The kids homeschooled. I'm a business owner, and I have my husband. I have community service to do, and a lot of stuff that I have to do, right? And make sure that everything needs to be where it should be. But then sometimes I'm like, babe, you don't follow your planner the way that you should be following your planner, because you sometimes go where the wind blows, and I'm like, don't. We had this talk where I'm like, if you have a calendar, someone call you and ask you to do something, let them know this is not part of the calendar. Let me check my calendar and I'll let you know. And I'm a firm believer when it comes to your calendar. That's exactly how it should be. If these 3 things are on my calendar, they're gonna get done tonight. And if they're not done tonight, then I move the last one to the next day, so I make sure that I get it done the next day. But you can be wherever the wind blows, that's where I go.
I gotta do my best to stop being in places where there are winds.
Because I like you to be able to say, you know what, this is something that I was not part of my calendar. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week. That way you know that it gets done.
Yeah, that you're right. I can be a lot more organized on writing things that needs to happen or gets done the next day, as opposed to jumping it right now. But this is where the issue comes in. If Cece says, hey, listen, when you get a chance, get to this, I better get to this, because I'm going to hear about it. Cece's the type, she wants what she wants, and she wants it now.
Oh my goodness, that's not true. Then I would have gotten everything I want.
Listen, and this is what she does. She'll mention, okay, get to this. And then she'll mention it. And then she'll mention it. And then until I do it, she'll keep mentioning it, which means I need you to do this. So and that's where the wind blows. Sometimes she's the one blowing the wind.
I'm not blowing no wind.
She's the one blowing the wind, and I just go with it. Now, listen, I take great pride in doing things for my family. Yes, I do. And I have things that I do that gives me my own satisfaction. Like, yes, Cece hates when I just get sidetracked and start messing with production stuff or computer stuff,
Claude
or internet stuff or things that has no production value.
Right.
But I need a way for myself to get disconnected.
Yeah.
And a way to blow off my steam. Sometimes I go and sit in the garage and clean boxes and put things away that allows me to disconnect. I do these things.
And while the TV in the garage is on, playing some kind of
I'm standing there,
kind of crazy stuff, cars.
So I do that, and I think all of us need that to do. Now, on season, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it seems like you're just wasting time on these things.
No, but I'm okay with when you go in the garage and do your stuff, because I'm like, that's your man cave. That's what you do.
The garage is not the only place I do things.
No,
sometimes
but the thing is, like,
I'll just go behind my desk and start reorganizing things.
But it's when you're in the office room and you just like find yourself spend so much time on the things that that just like I could have go in the garage and chill, or just give my mind a break, because I know you work. You go to work from 8 o'clock until 6 or 5:30. I know you work. But a lot of time, I'm like, babe, you don't have to get on the computer when you come home. I know you have a business that you're running.
Well, I've been trying not to lately, if you realize.
Because I'm like, hey, listen, let's have dinner time and family time, and then you can go and chill and do whatever you want to do. But don't go on the computer, which is where I'm like, I'm all in for you.
Which I haven't done that for like a little bit of time. I get on there in the morning. Yeah, if you kind of look back,
I don't know about that.
Now, I try to listen as much as I can, because sometimes Cece does, well, let me not just say sometimes, because she's get on me. Cece brings good points that are very valuable and that are good for our relationship, right?
Yeah, it's always.
Talking about the computer getting home, I don't get on it because when I get home, if she's preparing dinner, I will jump in and help out. Or if I grab dinner on my way in, we get in, shower, and get in. Now, lately, we've been trying to go for a walk after work. I will just get in, undress, get my shoes on, and then we'll go for a walk.
Yeah.
Yes, go and come and sit on the computer like right after work. I don't do that anymore. Now, I
Yeah.
may, after we put the kids to bed, maybe spend 30 minutes there, but I try not to because I've been on a quest to go to sleep on time. So Cece's been able to help me, although the requests that she gives can feel overwhelmed, but a lot of it, I know is coming from a good place. And I know sometimes her intention is not to make me feel bad. Her intention is to help me get things together.
Yeah,
so I know
and this is where you don't like, where we gonna talk about it, where you don't like when I lecturing you.
You do give me lectures.
You hate it. You think that I'm just trying to remind you. It's just a reminder.
All right. So here's guys.
This
here's
guy
this, guys.
hates when I just like, you really dislike it.
Here's
Okay,
this.
you dislike when I lecturing you.
Here's this. A reminder could be a one sentence thing. And it could sound like this. Hey, babe, remember you had to do that. Not, hey, babe, listen. Last time I told you to do this. You didn't, and this is what happened. I've always told you, and then she'll sometimes throw in Bible quotes or some motivational things in there. Before you know it, I'm standing there 5 minutes. Sometimes I can run even longer than
Babe,
that.
I don't think 5 minutes. You're exaggerating right now. Not 5 minutes, you guys. Maybe a minute.
If you ever find yourself talking to someone where you have to take a seat,
No, it's been standing up.
there's been many of them that I have to stand because
Except for that last-
because I have to give him my undivided attention. Sometimes, yes, I have to stand and make sure that I stare at her and then keep that eye contact going. Sometimes I have to sit. And if you ever have to take a seat when someone's talking to you, believe me, this is not a 1 minute
The
talk.
only time we had a talk for like 15, 20 minutes was when we're in the patio. And that was a talk that needed. Because sometimes, we just want to be able to I just want you to see me. I just want you to hear me. And sometimes I'm like, okay, babe, we had this talk already. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to lecture.
That's where it gets long.
Sometimes.
She's going to take that whole previous talk and then have that same talk again just so you can make the point
and sometimes
and make sure that I get it.
Yeah, and then I hope you get it every time we talk. And I'm like, okay, he just sit there and just looking at me. He probably didn't even get it again and again and again. And we're not nagging. We just want to be heard. Just do what we ask and everything will be so squeaky clean, right? And we're not asking for a lot, or I'm not asking for a lot.
From your eyes, it doesn't seem like it.
It's not. I think sometimes it's just the little things. Like I said earlier, little things to me is such a big thing to you. And then that's what it is.
I have to do the doing.
So overwhelmed.
Well, again, as I said earlier, everything takes energy to do, right?
Yes, but it's so minor. It's so small.
And
it's
remember,
like
I said Cece sometimes don't realize how much go into things. She would think this takes a minute when it's actually something that could take a couple of hours. And yes.
So here's the thing. When I say, am I asking for too much? And I'm like, okay, babe, I know I'm not asking for too much. Sometimes I'm in the shower. I'm like, I know it's not a lot, but why isn't my husband not hearing me? Because it's not a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes it's like, what's not a whole lot to me, to somebody else, it's a whole lot. To you, it's a whole lot. But mind you, I don't really have a friend that I can call and say, hey, listen, I'm having this with my husband. It's not even that much that I'm talking to him about. And I'm sure she's going to be like, girl, you asking the bare minimum, because it is the bare minimum, babe. Because I think sometimes it's not that important to you for you to really like see, okay, I got to hear her. I got to get it done. I got to do it. Because it's not a whole lot. Again.
Yeah. And yes, I think you have a point. I think when we put a certain level of importance to certain things, we jump on them. That's why there are things that you come and say is like, when you get a chance, I have to jump on it and get it done right away. Those are that. And there are things that I know that if I don't get to it today, maybe I can get to it tomorrow, but this is where the issue happened. Tomorrow something else came up and I don't get to it. And if it's not written. Where
if you have it on your calendar.
Yes.
Because I always tell you, babe, top 3 at night, top 3 in the morning. If you don't get to the top 3 at night, you get to top 2. The third one goes to the next day. And that's how you plan your calendar. And that's how I plan my calendar. Because, at night, we trying to go to bed at a certain time, which we always go to bed after 12,
Which we got to get better at that.
Listen, in this household, we try. Okay, we try. The kids in bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, the latest, doing school. Although they're homeschool, but we're still trying to keep this discipline to make sure that they go to bed on time. Because they have to be up at 7 to get ready for class at 9 o'clock. So, yes, we got to be able to have that, discipline when it comes to the things that we should be doing.
Yeah, I agree. That discipline is important. And yes, I have to get real good at writing things down. And I know I do it at work because there are things, if I didn't write them down at work, they will never get done.
Right.
And yes, many of them carries over to the next day because I'm in retail. So sometimes you're walking with a plan and it doesn't. And I have to treat home like this. But I'll tell you, sometimes I go from a day where I'm when I get home, that's when I need to relax.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So that level of production, I have to take it and do the best I can to apply it to the things I do at home. Obviously, the list won't be as long as what I do at work, but I think it's important. And another thing I think that's important as well is communicating.
Yes.
Yes. Cece and I know she makes her requests a lot, and she knows that I know there a lot, and she knows that I don't like the lectures, right? So
they're the same requests over and over again.
Yes.
They're not like new requests. That's what I'm saying.
But we make sure that we communicate about these things.
For sure.
Otherwise, we would be we'll have major problem.
Yeah, because you want me to talk about it, right?
I do want her to talk about it. I just don't want her to keep lecturing me. But I will never walk away. I promise
I'll stop.
Listen, here's the thing. She knows that I don't like the lectures, but I will never walk away.
Yeah.
And get upset on it. I will stand there and listen to the lecture. I will let her know, and she would start like this. I know you don't like when I lecture, but I got something to say. And I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, we need to be able to speak about the things that are important.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, although I'm saying the requests are a lot, there's a lot of things that have changed. It's because of the conversation we've had. And Sis is very, very strong-minded. And when she wants something, and she would go extra to make sure that she get what she wants.
Very persistent.
Yeah, she is persistent, and I think that trait, I'm seeing it in the girls as well, because they started to when they state something, when they want something, they would make their case, and they will get things to actually help support their case, which I encourage that in them because I want my kids to be able to know what they want and be able to articulate what they want and the reason why they want it.
Yes.
But yes, this is very strong-minded on the things he wants, and you would hear about it. You would hear about it until it gets done. That's why sometimes when she said, "Hey, when you get a chance, can you do this?" and I would jump in and get it done as quickly as I can because I know if I don't, I will keep hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing about it. Like for instance,
I get it from my mom for sure.
Yes. Like for instance, I take charge of cleaning the house. Although I think I could do a better job, but when that time comes,
it's more like mopping the house.
Mopping the house,
yeah, because I sweep and you mop.
Yes, but that's what that takes a lot of work. I'll tell you that. But when that time comes for this to happen, oh yes, you would hear her make those comments. Oh my God, the house is so dirty. She won't come and say, "Hey, listen, baby, I think it's no." You'd hear this, and you'll hear, "Oh, I picked this up this morning. Oh, that corner had this. Oh, that's and you know what? And the moment I started, I'm like, okay, shoot, it's that time. So either I wake up one morning early and just knock it out, or some late at night I'll knock it out because I know every conversation we have, you're gonna hear something about that.
Well, we had a schedule when it comes to mopping the house.
Yes, but I haven't been staying with the schedule.
Day. We clean up every day, but when it comes to mopping,
yes,
and that's a weekend thing for you.
It's a big chore. But like for instance, yes, I wake up early. Now, when I do this, I like to do it in a time that's good for me, and I don't want anyone interrupting me. Best time is to do it before everyone wakes up. But there's a couple of times I got grilled because when I drag them up in the house, it's on wheel and it makes noise. And yes, she's like, I appreciate you doing this, but man, So now I have to carry the thing.
Here's the thing: you don't listen to it because you have your Beats headphone on.
Yeah, listen,
you have your headphone on.
When I'm doing this chore, yes, I wake up early to do it, and I put on noise cancellation headphone on, and I just listen to something. I just go at it. Yeah. Yes, it gets noisy, and yes, I need to be more considerate that other people are still sleeping. But I like to be able to do it with no distraction. Like one thing I don't like is that I'm cleaning up and the kids are walking around.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So, but when that time comes, she thinks that we got to start doing it. And yeah, she'll start throwing little things. The car, the garage, any little things that if she, like the patio, if that needs to get done, you hear her talking. And she will come out and say, hey, listen, can you do this? Sometimes she does, but very often not. She would just make those little comments. Whew. Man, this place gives me headaches. She does not.
I mean, if it gives you a headache, it does.
So when she say, listen, when you get a chance, can you get to the patio? I know that.
But the patio is not that crazy. Sometimes it's just that you have your stuff in there. Like we have this thing in the patio that I feel like you need to drag it outside or drag it back in the garage. Cause it's not, that's my spot when it comes to, you know, my happy place. It's the patio. I put my music, I put my iPad on or turn on the TV, which I've been asking.
She's been harassing me to put a TV in the patio.
So yeah, like some of the things, it's not a whole lot.
Everything's a lot. Like going to get the patio sorted out.
Everything is a lot, babe, really?
Will take at least an hour. Because I have to mop it, get all, because it gets dusty. We have a screen-in patio, and yes, wind blows and dust gets in there. So not only I have to sweep it, well, first I have to get rid of the kids' mess.
Yeah.
Second, I have to move things around so I can sweep it and then mop it.
But it's not dirty, though. It's not. Anyway.
See what I mean? Cece sometimes don't quite get the amount of effort that it takes to get certain things done.
But I do appreciate you. I do appreciate
when
them.
it's done, she'll come and she'll give me
and
all that compliment on how clean things are.
Yes.
Or whatever it may be. Like
when you mop, let's say this as an example. When you clean the house, right? The house is clean. You know how I feel about a clean house.
Yes.
Yeah, because when I'm home with the kids, I'm cooking and I sweep. You know, we sweep the floor, make sure there's nothing on the floor. But when it comes to mopping the house, we do it like this, you know, maybe twice a month.
Yeah, it should be done every weekend, but
yeah,
it hasn't been happening. But obviously, our kids are a little bit older; they don't dirty things as much.
Right.
A clean house is a clean house.
And the house is clean except for when it comes to mop. You know, my husband does that, and I do want to make sure that, hey, listen, babe, I thank you. I always tell him that I thank you. I do. I come to you and I thank you for cleaning the house. I thank you for taking care of the things because I love a clean house. Yeah. And my house is always clean. Okay. FYI, my house is always clean.
Well, you know, you gotta do that fabuloso smell.
Yeah. The house is always clean. I'm
a pro at that stuff. And listen, I enjoy doing that. I just do it on my own time and I don't want interruption. And the kids, once they get up, obviously I have to keep, don't get this in senior and all that stuff. So, but when Cece wants what she wants. Like I had to install some of this pull-out drawer in the bathroom vanity. I try to ignore it as much as I can, and then one night I'm like, I better order that stuff because it keeps coming up. Yes, now that it's on. In fact, she hasn't thanked me yet for it because have you tried them?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, thank you.
You still think it's noisy?
I still think so.
Well, the drawers that I put on there, they're metal, and she put little things that moves around.
Lashes stuff, yeah.
But you know what? With good planning, I think I can meet your expectations. Mm-hmm. Also, if I've been meeting a lot of them, but yes, it could be overwhelmed, and that's when I told her that I'm gonna take charge on a lot of things, and yes. For me to get things done, I'm going to have to say no to certain things sometimes, even to her. Maybe not right now. I'll get to that next week. Right. Because at the end of the day, I think for me to be able to follow a plan, I have to learn to say not now. Mm-hmm. Not no, I won't do this, but not now. Because that will allow me to stay sane. Because whenever you get a chance, just jump and do this, and before you know it, I leave what I was doing and go do something else. That means that's something I probably won't get to, maybe next day or maybe next month.
Yeah.
So, but the beauty in the relationship we have is that we talk about everything. And yes, Cece will grill me on the things that I may have missed. That's okay. Yes, there used to be a time that I get my emotions, and then from time to time my emotions gets in it, because sometimes I feel I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I don't need to get a lecture.
Whole another podcast, okay? That's a whole nother podcast.
But we never stop talking about things. That's one thing that I think that's been able to get us through this, is that we talk about the things that are happening in the relationship.
Yeah.
Where there are some deficiencies and where we're doing well.
Yeah.
Now we always show gratitude. You know, whether it's for a big thing or a small thing, we don't ever let it go to not show that. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you did.
Yeah.
Even after getting tons of lectures to get something done, she will still come in and let me know how much she appreciated what I did. And I really, I mean, that gives you some encouragement to go do the next thing.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes the next thing is not the things that I should be doing.
Yes.
But I'm hoping that, I mean, you guys, if you find yourself in a relationship where you feel like things, you know, your spouse is too demanding, you got to take a step back to see how are you handling things.
Yes.
In my case, I need a much better plan. I should follow her coaching, which she does have a background coaching, and sometimes she feels like she has to coach me.
I do.
I do have to follow some of the recommendation that she made, which the biggest one would be the same thing that I do at work, to start writing things down and cross them off as I do them. And as things come up, instead of just leave what I'm doing and jump in it, that's what she would say, this wasn't part of the plan.
Right.
I should just write that down.
Yeah.
So I remember it's something that needs to get done, but don't jump and just try to get something done while I have other things that were already on the plan.
Yes.
So if you find yourself, you know, having your spouse saying, hey,
Yes.
you keep missing things, maybe you need to look at how you're planning your days and how you're planning your actions. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting much better at it. You know, now when I'm doing things that takes a lot of time, I want Sissy to see how much planning goes into them. Although she's not the type who would actually spend the time watching me, but
No.
I want her to know that there are things that takes a whole lot more time than she thinks they do.
Yes.
But in the end, keep talking to your spouse. Keep talking about what's happening in your relationship.
Yes.
I think that's going to help you get through all of this craziness that may come up.
I agree.
All right. So, guys, I hope you enjoy this. We'll see you soon.
Bye.